We wanted to have you in because it's time to get honest. Just straight talk. Let's start with the Phillies. This seems to be the same team we had last fall. They're playing the same way. The bats are cold. They're soft. Why?
Well, I don't know, because they weren't that good, and we thought that they were better than they actually were, and we're watching that play out. Dave Dombrowski didn't do anything. The bullpen stinks. They can't get hits with runners in scoring position. Their bullpen is just atrocious. Everybody you throw out there, 0-2 counts. They're putting meatballs over the heart of the plate late in the game.
So
They're
this
just
guy,
not good.
You wanted that man right there, Dave, to do more in the offseason.
Yeah, he had to have. Yeah, he had to have. That was the job. The job was don't run it back with Rojas and Marsh in center field. We're doing that again. Max Kepler was his outfield fix, which is an embarrassment. And then he lost a lot of bullpen arms like Jeff Hoffman, who was an all-star last season, and replaced them with these Jose Ruizes of the world, which is never going to be beneficial. So he failed this team big time. That was his 1 and 2 in order of operations of what to do this offseason. And this is the nonsense.
Do you think we're at the point, though, where if we maybe they can turn it around and get it together, maybe we need to start doing standing ovations or something? Or do you think, no, let's bail out, let's do something, you know?
Yeah, it's panic time. I think it's panic time. You're playing the Mets and you have no juice. It's your biggest rival. You're just walking into Citi Field acting like it doesn't matter.
After what they did to us last fall,
right?
They don't seem to be intense about it.
Right, and another thing, they ran it back with the same staff, and I'm not telling you a hitting coach or anything like that is going to be the end-all, be-all, but it implies there's urgency when you fire a hitting coach because your offense was going cold in the playoffs. There was no urgency for anything. They're all just ho-hum, and it reflects what we see on the baseball field. At least that's how I see it.
Aaron Nola is 0-5?
Yeah, I'm an Aaron Nola guy, too, so this one hurts. This one hurts. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, they're not scoring runs
behind
him, and he's giving up home runs. He's still pitching well. It's just there's no run support.
There you go.
What would you do? Would you upset the apple cart right now?
Yes, I would start by firing Kevin Long, the hitting coach, just to piss some people off in there because they love him. And that was a guy that was so highly coveted. Oh, this is Kevin Long, Kevin Long. I haven't seen anything from Kevin Long. Out of here. That's how I'd do it.
All right, well, I can't get to the Eagle season fast enough now. And I love watching the Phillies. It's so annoying, though. I've turned to soap operas.
Oh.
Okay, the Eagles.
So this isn't a soap opera enough?
Yeah, my God. So the Eagles, draft is tomorrow. Boy, we lost a lot of good players. But that's when you win a Super Bowl, other teams want your good players. So they're gone. What position do we need?
Defensive tackle, defensive end. I think you start in the trenches on the D side after losing Milton Williams, Brandon Graham retiring, Josh Sweat being gone. I think that's where you have to start if that's how the board falls.
Edge rusher. Yep.
Okay.
Anybody in mind that we should watch out for tomorrow? We can do this again tomorrow, but when we're watching the draft tomorrow night from Green Bay, is there somebody you really want?
Yeah, Walter Nolan of Ole Miss. He's a defensive tackle. I think if you can slot him in next to Jalen Carter, he's still got some growing to do, of course. He's still very young, but I think that his ability and what he projects to be could just be a perfect yin and yang with what we get from Jalen Carter. So that would be my number one selection if the board falls the way that it does. It may be a little bit of a reach for him to fall to 32, but that would be ideal.
How come our sports fans, Eagles fans, I fell in love with Tanner McKee? I mean, he seems to be a really accurate passer, but if some team wants him, and other teams do need quarterbacks, would you let him go for a 2 or 3 round draft?
Oh, yeah. If someone's willing to pay that high for a backup quarterback, there's no doubt about it. I mean, I'm a Jalen guy, so I don't even need to have that discourse about the nonsense on where he ranks Super Bowl MVP. This guy's unbelievable.
Right.
So, yeah, of course, Tanner McKee, whatever. We love our backups. That's what we do. My whole life, it's been backups. We got Jalen, who's ready to go on another tear. So I'm good with Jalen. Whatever happens behind him, so be it.
Hey, and this is the time when we say, in Howie we trust, right? This is when the magic happens.
That's right.
You have a podcast that I listen to. What's the name of it?
Brodes Media.
Yeah, Brodes.
Brodes.
That's his nickname, Brodes.
Brodes.
And on IP, you're kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I do a lot. I dance around a little bit. That's what I have to do.
Well, he's a charming dancer as well, besides a tough hockey player.
Well, tough.
Well, you were.
Thank you,
I
Hunter
was.
Brody.
I was.
Good to see you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Come back anytime. We need to take a break. But you know what? We're coming right back.